What's up with Fresh and Fit? Are they still doing it?
They cooling.
But are they still doing the pod?
Yeah, of course you mean still doing it. You not watching?
I didn't know that they're still doing the pod.
Where can
you
watch?
think they died?
Damn, dude. That's rough. As I know from personal experience, if there's one thing that these guys hate is when you call them irrelevant, okay? When you say they are not relevant enough to pay attention to, they lose their minds. Why do I know this? Because I've done it many times over.
They got demonetized. You know, it was a minor setback for a major comeback. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, don't laugh like that. That was disrespectful.
No, but tell us, so what's going on? Like, are they still, but they're still doing the pod?
Still doing the pod, man.
That's
you know,
fire,
they got some different monetization strategies. You know,
what else are they working on? What's their different monetization strategies?
What's up with y'all, man?
Yo, what's their different monetization strategies?
Nah, hold on, man. I don't like how y'all. I feel like y'all been.
You brought them up. I ain't bring them up. You brought them up. Don't be upset at us for shit you bring up.
Y'all praying on my man's downfall.
Praying on downfall? You asked me if we watched their podcast. I'm a 40-year-old man who's happy. Why would I watch that podcast?
Oh, shit.
I only watch it when I'm fighting with my wife. I'll be like, these guys get me. These guys understand, bro. They understand women.
4 days every month that I watch that shit.
Damn.
Yo,
4 days every month.
On the red days. On the red days. You
Red day I'm red pill.
No, but for real, can you still watch it? Do they have their own website? Or how do you
It's
watch
on
the
YouTube
pod?
still. What do you think it's at?
I thought the podcast got taken off YouTube.
No, it got demonetized. That's the new
What
way.
does that mean?
That's the reason why Myron got mad. So he said this, to which Myron responded, "Grifter, I've saved thousands of men from suicide, helped them get in shape, invest and create wealth, attract their dream girls, and live better lives. What have you done? Be born with a silver spoon in your mouth?" And oh my God, he went with the read more. He wrote so much, bro. You're owned at that point. That's so sad. I told this guy one time to his face that he's too irrelevant for me to debate him. And since then, he always is like rage posting apparently at the gym, calling me the F word and shit. At like 2 a.m., he's like fantasizing at the gym about me and Ethan. That's weird, man. I just said, get your numbers up. That's all I said. Look, I'm on a downtrend too, you know? I feel you, brother. It happens. Unlike you, we didn't have to suck any industry dick from Joe Rogan or Charlemagne to grow. Since my arms aren't developed, how about you stop being an internet tough guy and put us in boxing gloves? Let's see how many jokes you can make with a swollen face. Yeah, dude, this is when you're perfectly sound. You know what I mean? It's like, oh yeah, dude, you made fun of me. I'll punch you in the face, dog. Like, what are you, a caveman? Yeah, look, Fresh and Fit. I could be watching Lazan, but I'm lifting weights at 2 a.m., bro. I could be watching Lazan, F-word Obby, or Lethan Declines L3 podcast, but I'm here instead. Ma'am? Michael Nolan says, my political ideology is whatever bans this and ostracizes whoever made it, but I want to see this first.
That we know about you. You love to get up and dance for your two biggest fans. When you're trying to decide, think about all the things you like to do. Just be you.
Like, what is he angry about? Like, he's like, is it because, like, these are two gay parents? I mean, there's a lot of stuff to be mad about, I guess, if you're an idiot. You have gay dads. One's black. Scary. So, right off the bat, miscegenation, bad. Gay, evil. And then, like, I guess their child, they're saying to their child, like, hey, you can be what you want to be, which is, of course, objectionable to the highest degree, because God forbid, you know what I mean? Like, for example, in the future, when I have a son or a daughter, and he or she or they, right? They say that they want to be an astronaut. I'll be like, no, you're not, you idiot. You're too stupid. You're a dumb moron. You're never going to be a astronaut. Shut the fuck up. That's what I'm going to say, because that's what you're supposed to do. That's what good parenting is about. Good parenting is about telling your children they ain't shit and they'll never be shit. That's what I think. I'm a Republican, and this is the right kind of parenting. For a lot of parents, conservative parents, if they see a boy wearing a shirt, that's scary. Why? Have you never seen children? Like, what? Like, who gives a f? They're a baby, dog. What are you, stupid? Who cares? Let him wear the goddamn skirt, dumbass. Who gives a shit? What if they are gay or trans? Like, what? Who gives a shit? What's wrong with you? Problem is, you can't stop that. That's not how this works. We're talking about kids relax. What do you mean we're talking about kids relax? What? Like, what do you think happened? You think a gay adult was a straight child and then they got homified? Like, what do you mean? Every gay adult was a straight child at one point, okay? Is that what you think? No, they were a gay-ass kid too. Have you ever seen a gay-ass kid? They're gay as hell, dog. Let me tell you, you can tell sometimes, okay? The notion that you can't tell is silly. There's some gay-ass kids out there, and you see them and you're like, oh, that's a gay kid. That's going to be a gay adult one day. It's like, what do you think happened? What do you think happens? People are just like fundamentally oblivious to this shit, and they just think like, yeah, if we just hide the truth, if we just hide the truth from kids, like they just, I guess they'll never discover that like homosexuality exists. Like, what do you think? Like, these guys literally aren't going, you're gay, son, you're gay, you're a homosexual child. They're not saying that. They're just saying you could be whatever you want to be. So what if the kid's like, I want to be gay as dad? And then what are you supposed to do in that situation? You're supposed to be like, all right, when the right time comes, you can do whatever the you want, but right now you're a baby, so dance with your little tutu, and then we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Okay? There's a kid, they don't know shit. Exactly, which is why you're supposed to tell them you can be whatever you want to be. What do you mean? That's my point. You can't say my point back to me and act like you're disagreeing with me. Yeah, just like let them be kids, dumbass. What do you mean? They're kids, they don't know shit, which is why I have to tell them exactly what they're gonna do. As long as it's not hurting anybody, who gives a like what are you gonna do? Yeah, you're gonna have a kid one day, your kid's like, I wanna be a firefighter. You're like, you idiot. No, you're not. You're going to be an accountant for a Big Four firm, okay? You're going to go to a goddamn college. You're going to go, suck off every goddamn PricewaterhouseCooper, McKinsey consultancy, the job offer at the job fair that you can, and eventually you're going to slave away at one of the Big Four firms. Fuck you. Is that what you want? You think that's the best thing to do? What if your kid wanted to be a cop? Absolutely not. I said not hurting anyone. My kid says, I want to be a cop, Dad. I'm going to be like, nope.